Hey guys, Hounddoomed here, coming at you once again with another episode of Pokémon Emerald. On the last episode, we explored Morville City, as well as the routes to the west and east of Morville City, and also made our way to Verdanturf Town. On this episode, we're going to be exploring the battle tent in Verdanturf, but only after we've explored the cycling road to the south, which I'm going to leave for this episode. So, off screen, I did go and breed my Pokemon, the one that I said is going to be my next team member, and I'm sure you're all wanting to know what Pokemon it is. So, let's get stuck into it. Hopefully you didn't see it. So here we have Alakazam, Ellie, Razor the Grovyle, and now we have Buzz the Nincada. And you can clearly see what move I bred down. So yeah, I'm going to try Ninjask. I don't know why I'm doing this, because quite frankly I'm not a fan, but I wanted to use kind of a newish Pokemon, and yeah, I thought, why not Ninjask? I don't tend to ever use bug types in Emerald. In fact, the only ever time I've ever used a bug type was when I used a Heracross, which is awesome, but it didn't actually have a bug type move until level 53, so I'd completed the game by the time it got it. But anyway, so this time I'm actually going to have a decent bug type, and we'll see. That was painful. Trying to train Paul to level 34 was just disgraceful. God. Anyway, so I did end up catching another Nincada to breed with, even though that one's a female. But anyway, so as you can see, Buzz is only level 5 at the moment. I'm actually going to do some training off screen just now, but I did obviously want to show you that little thing there. So yeah, I'm going to do some training off screen just quickly. While I'm doing this, on the last episode, I'm going to explain some things, so feel free to skip. But on the last episode, I mentioned that I was trying a new recording software for my voice, and it's just awful. The sound recording software for my voice is fine. It's it's perfectly fine. But I was trying to record something with my Hypercam, and it's just winding me up how much it's going out of sync. It doesn't seem to do it with Emerald, strangely, but it does it with everything else. And I wasn't having it. It was like 30 seconds out of sync within the middle, and that's just unacceptable. So I got rid of it. I found myself a new recording software, and it was good, but the problem with it was that the files that it exported to AVI format there was something off with them, and whenever I put them into my video editor, it crashed it no matter what I did. So I was looking for a new video editor. I was even prepared to pay for one, but I didn't know specifically which one to get. And frankly, I didn't really want to get a new video editor because I liked the one that I had. So if you're wondering why I missed a day, because I did actually say that I was going to record an episode for every day for the next week, and then on Friday I'll have the Black 2 episode ready, fingers crossed. So yeah, what I wanted to do was I wanted to get Hypercam back, preferably. So once I'd got rid of it, and then I got rid of all of the stuff that was associated with the old stuff, I decided to go back onto the Hypercam website, and I found that what I'd been using was a 32-bit version of Hypercam, when actually I should be using a 64-bit. I'm not sure if that makes any difference at all to my sync problems, but I thought I'd try it. Especially since I thought I'd re-download it anyway, because frankly I'd been using Hypercam for what, 6 months is it now? And I hadn't had any sync problems with either Fire Red or Platinum. I think there were a couple with Platinum towards the end, but for the bulk of Platinum and for all of Fire Red, I had no problems whatsoever. So I thought there must have been something faulty with the file, so I got rid of it and re-downloaded it, and I think, hopefully, fingers crossed, it'll be better now. So, because my video editor was being so stupid with the last episode, I shoved it in my video editor as quickly as I could. I rendered everything. I had to render it slightly differently, which is why it was shifted over ever so slightly, and the colours were kind of off. But I didn't get a chance to put in the Pokemon reviews for that episode. So what I'm going to do is, while I'm doing the training off screen, There will be some Pokemon reviews for the Pokemon on Route 117, which is Roselia, Volbeat, Illumise, and Surskit if you're playing Ruby and Sapphire. So yeah, be prepared for Pokemon reviews because they're coming at you right now. One of the new Pokemon you can find on Route 117 is Roselia. Roselia is a grass poison type and can have the abilities either Natural Cure or Poison Point. Can only be found on Route 117, but only in Ruby and Sapphire. In Emerald it is completely absent. When looking at its stats, you can see that it's kind of a poor man's Vileplume, with good special attack and good special defense, but relatively low other stats, particularly weak on the physically defensive side. However, Roselia is a decently good Pokemon. It can learn a variety of different status moves and can obviously learn the obligatory grass type move. However, its main competition is Vileplume in this game, and Vileplume also has the physical attack to utilise its poison type stab, whereas Roselia really does not. And Roselia also doesn't really get any other coverage moves. The only other one it would really get is Shadow Ball, which is also physical in this gen. So yeah, Roselia isn't one of the best Pokemon, but it's a decent grass type. And it's definitely a Pokemon worth considering. However, if you're looking for a better grass type, I would say either Vileplume or Sceptile is a better choice. But Roselia will get around about 2.5 stars. Another one or two new Pokemon you can find on Route 117 is Volbeat or Illumise. Illumise and Volbeat are both bug types, and Volbeat can have the abilities either Illuminate or Swarm, while Illumise can have Oblivious. Can both be found on Route 117, but Volbeat is more common in Sapphire, whereas Illumise is more common in Ruby and Emerald. When looking at their stats, you can see that they basically have pretty much the same stats, apart from Volbeat is higher physical attack while Illumise is higher special attack. Both aren't particularly great Pokemon. Illumise is probably worse than Volbeat because it's a bug type and it has higher special attack, and there are no special bug type moves in this game, so it can't really utilise its bug type moves at all. What bug moves it actually has anyway, as opposed to Volbeat, who also has Signal Beam, which is a pretty damn good bug type move for this gen. It also, if you decide that you absolutely must use its special attack stat, it can also use Tail Glow, its unique move, which raises its special attack by 2 stages, which is the only move to do so in this gen, so that could give it some merit. But both aren't particularly great Pokemon. Their stats are relatively low, and being bug types, they're cursed usually because they don't have very good moves. Especially these two, they really do not have any other moves other than moves such as Thunderbolt. Or actually, I think they only have Shockwave at this point. So yeah, both aren't particularly great Pokemon, but I would say Volbeat is better than Illumise. I would give Volbeat about 2 stars and Illumise about 1.5. The final new Pokemon you can find on Route 117 is Surskit. Surskit is a bug water type and can have the ability Swift Swim. In Ruby and Sapphire it can be found on routes 102, 111 while surfing, as well as Route 114, 117 and 120. However, in Emerald it can only be found through swarms, which are in the aftergame, but only after mixing records with Ruby and Sapphire. So if you don't have access to a link cable and Ruby and Sapphire, or Ruby or Sapphire I should say, you will not be able to get a Surskit in any way. But when looking at its stats, you can see that it's basically a very boring special attacker with good special attack, special defense and speed, but relatively low other stats. At level 22 it will evolve into Masquerain, at which point it will lose its water type and become part flying. To get a Masquerain you're going to have to evolve Surskit, but when it does evolve its Swift Swim ability will turn into Intimidate. When looking at Masquerain's stats, you can see that it's got good enough special attack and special defense. Its speed is relatively low though, and its other stats aren't particularly great. Like pretty much every other bug type in this game that isn't named Heracross or Ninjask, it's a bug type and a flying type, and it has low physical attack, which means that it can't utilise its stab moves very well, if at all really. It really does not do very well at all, and it just struggles getting damage down. Its other stats aren't that great anyway. I mean, its Intimidate lets it cushion physical blows a little nicer with its relatively low physical defense. The only interesting thing that Masquerain really has is that it can learn a lot of different water and ice type moves because of it being part water beforehand. So it can learn moves such as Ice Beam and Hydro Pump, which is kind of interesting. Gives it a lot of extra coverage options. But Masquerain really is not that great of a Pokemon. It does get Silver Wind through level up, I'm pretty sure. But even then it's just not that great. So yeah, if you want a bug type, I would either go with Ninjask, who outclasses it as a bug flying type, and if you are after a bug type, then Heracross is better, who you can obtain later on. If you're looking for a flying type, a Pokemon like Swellow is probably better. So yeah, Masquerain isn't very good, and I would only give it about 2 stars. Alright, so I've done some training, and I decided that I can't be bothered to level Buzz up totally, so I'm just going to use a rare candy to get him to level 20. I am actually going to level him to level 22. I just thought it would be easier for me to do rare candy here because, quite frankly, it's just easier. So let's have Buzz's evolution. Now, one interesting thing to note is that I'm actually going to be getting a second Pokemon out of this. I can confirm that I'm not using Shedinja because it is just disgraceful. But yeah, I'm using Ninjask. So let's get ourselves a Ninjask. And if you do have a free slot in your party, you will also get a level 5 Shedinja. So we have a Ninjask now, which is kind of what I called it Buzz. I didn't really have any. I thought it was kind of like a bee kind of thing, sort of, maybe, not really. I don't know what it is, quite frankly. So I learned Sand Attack, Double Team now. Well, I guess Double Team is okay. Won't be much help against the next gym, but I don't plan to use Buzz against the next gym anyway. Trying to learn Fury Cutter. Yeah, why not? I'll take that. It's not like I need Sand Attack really, so just get rid of that. At level 25 is the big move. That's the one that I want. Trying to learn Screech. Yeah, I'll take that as well. Yeah, I'll get rid of Double Team. I don't need that. Wow, why are you learning so many moves? But at level 25 is the big one, because that's when it learns Sword Stance. Alright, so let's have a look at our team now. Oh, it's level 20, sorry. So we have a Shedinja now. Adamant Nature, woohoo. Yeah, I hatched it in Dewford Town just because I like Dewford Town. That's a good attack stat, wow. Although the rest of its stats are disgraceful. Let's have a look at our Ninjask now. Wow, so fast! Although actually, speaking of which, Alakazam's faster. Pretty good attack stat. It's not incredible, but it's pretty good. It's base 90 after all. The rest of its stats aren't that great, but hey, we can make the best of this. Alright, so yeah, Shedinja's just not that great. Obviously its defences are worthless because you don't need them. Its attack stat is okay. Oh, it's got the same moves. Yeah, I mean I could use Shedinja, but nah. I'm using Ninjask. I might keep the Shedinja on my team for a little while. So I'm going to do a smidge more training and I will be back in just a second once I have reached level 20. I'm going to go to 23. So I'll see you in a sec. Alright, so the training's all done now. Buzz is now level 23. Kind of feeling a little over leveled there, but doesn't matter. So I'm going to use this PP up on Silverwind because why not, right? I've also I haven't learned any new moves yet, but I'm gonna basically be teaching it Dig when it can learn it. I'll keep Fury Cutter for a while, basically until I get Aerial Ace, because I think that'll be the last move I get. But anyway, let's head onto the cycling road with Buzz, our new team member. Yeah, he's not going to be doing too well, but oh, I need to be on my bike. I forgot that. Yeah, or else you can't go through there. Now, kind of it's not really a secret, but some people might not know that there is actually a psychic hidden behind here. Ahaha! I'll dazzle you with my wonders. Please do. But yeah, I think this will be good training for Buzz. So what do you have? An Abra. Cool. Yeah, feeling a little over-leveled here, but doesn't matter. Let's go for Silverwind. Easily take out that Abra. No questions asked. And grow. Why did I say grow? I meant to say gain some experience. Alright, so. Hello, hello. How'd you like the way my raven-coloured hair streams behind me? I grew my hair out just for that. Seems a bit pointless, to be honest, but whatever. Hello, hello. The triathlon is hard in the extreme. You have to complete the 3 events of swimming, running, and cycling. I screwed that up, but anyway. Why is it only hard in the extreme? Surely that would be hard all the time. Anyway, so we have a Magnemite here, level 16. Could do with Dig now. Let's go for Screech. Because this thing is going to be taking hits like it's nothing. Thundershock. This is going to hurt. Not too bad, I guess. Gain that speed boost, and let's go for Silverwind. See how much this does. Wow, not bad. And gain some experience. Let's move on. Pokemon battles are hard too. They are. Well, not really. Some are. Some aren't. So, once you've fought Abigail, she will register you in her Pokénav. Yo, you! Can you keep up with my speed? Yes. I almost can guarantee this. Since you're driving incredibly slowly. Why you have so many Magnemites? Triathlon noobs. Let's just see how much Silverwind does off the bat. Okay, well that's respectable. Tackle, whatever. Let's go for a Fury Cutter, just to destroy this thing. I think I might Fury Cutter the next one as well. Or I think it might have a Voltorb. Oh no, it's not this guy. One of them has a Voltorb. Anyway, let's just keep going with the Fury Cutters. Conserve our PP for Silverwind. Metal sound. I'm glad that didn't hit. Let's have another one. Much better. I mean, really, in hindsight, you don't necessarily have to breed down Silverwind to get a usable Ninjask. You could just use Fury Cutter. It's just Fury Cutter takes more time. And I guess you could say it uses more PP as well. Despite the fact that it has more, I guess if you use PP ups on it, it'd be fine. But yeah, I'm using my PP ups on Silverwind. Don't panic if your bike's going fast. Well, I won't, because I know how to ride a bike, so I should be fine. Benjamin, oh, another Magnemite, lovely. Why are there so many of these things? I guess it's good practice for the gym, but I don't actually think we see a Magnemite in the gym at all. I think we see... I'm glad that didn't hit. I think we see a Magneton and that's it. I think that's literally it. Oh, I need my PP ups for Silverwind. Doesn't matter. Could also do with that dig to actually do something against steel types. So Benjamin will also have you registered in his Pokénav. I'm not going to speak to that guy because he says Riedel over and over and over again. Hello, hello. I've been riding without stopping. My thighs are like rocks. Well, that's interesting. Is that a good thing? Seems kind of creepy to me. I think this is the girl who has the thing, the Voltorb. Critical hit, awesome. So yeah, I think I've pretty much concluded after this week that technology just generally hates me. First, at the beginning of the week, I've had problems with Animal Crossing New Leaf in that my save file keeps getting corrupt every time well, after like a week of playing, it corrupts and I can't recover it. So I'm sending my 3DS and such off to Nintendo. Hopefully they can fix it, but yeah, if they can't, I'm going to be pissed. And then now I've had the problem with, well, I've always had the problem with Hypercam. Well, not always had, but I've had it for a while. And please don't knock me out. Oh, good. And yeah, and then I had the problem with, because then I thought my editor was just doing, like, was just packing up, but yeah, issue with the Voltorb. It's basically just couldn't handle those AVI files, and I don't know why, because they were the, I mean, you know, all AVI files are AVI files. I mean, I didn't get it, but anyway, let's just scratch this stupid Voltorb. Was easily going to go down. Right, I'm worried about muscle cramps. Well, stop riding then! Don't keep riding all the time. Let's go have a soda pop. In fact, actually, I don't think there's a single... I think there might be one more trainer left. Yep, one more trainer. Whoa! Watch it! I guess you're not used to bike racing. Well, maybe I am. And you're just riding into me. Jacob. With your Voltorb, level 6. Good thing to build up my Fury Cutter against. Really? Oh well, it's building up even more, it's fine. That speed boost is going to be so helpful against some things. Particularly the Elite Four, I think. So, we're level 24 now, woohoo. And we have a Magnemite. Level 14, I would guess? Yeah, 14. Let's go for another Fury Cutter. Much better amount of damage. Damn you, Metal Sound. Don't like that move. Especially with your Thunder Shocking buzzing around. Right. Let's take out that Magnemite and kill the last one. And then... oh, you have another Voltorb. Well, that's a surprise. And it's also level 6. Right. Oh well. It's going down. Alright, so. Whoa! My brakes failed. That's true, they did. So, yeah, he doesn't fight you. Number of collisions, 13 times. Total minute, 1 minute plus. My word. Your cycling skills border on terrifying. Most certainly need much more practice riding. No, I don't. I was just... I was literally just trying to get myself down here while fighting all the trainers. I wasn't, you know, trying to get some sort of record or anything. But you can get records there if you want to. I mean, whatever. Kind of an odd thing to get a record in when you could just, I don't know, like speed run through the Elite Four or something. Anyway, let's heal. I don't know what I'm healing for, but we're going to heal, and then we're going to head off to Verdanturf Town and take on the battle tent. I don't know how many Pokemon you need for it. Guess it's kind of good that I got Ninjask. I don't remember what one this is. Just ride our bikes. Make it easier. If you are trying to hatch eggs, by the way, this path here is actually, if you like follow that to the very end, that's the longest path in the game. Like straight path. So if you want to breed, that's a great idea. I welcome you to the Battle Tent Verdanturf site. Here the trainer's trust toward Pokemon is tested. Do you wish to take oh great, 3 Pokemon. Well, let's have Ellie up front because she deals with everything, and then Buzz last because yeah. Because I think this, I don't remember what actual facility this is, but it's the one where you don't choose the attacks. They like do it for you, but it's measured on your trust. I don't remember exactly, but I think it's something like that. Yes, come on, I am ready. That is that supposed to be water? That's really badly rendered water. I mean, I'm not judging because frankly I couldn't do any better, but you know, just saying. Okay, well, reflect is fine, but yeah, you don't choose attacks. Kind of glad that I've got Confusion and Psybeam. What was my other move? What even was my other move? I don't even know. Why are you using Reflect again? Oh no! Not freaking Attract. I hate that move so much. Come on, kill it. Thank you. What is your other move? That's gonna bug me now. Hopefully we'll find out. And a Zigzagoon. Stop using Reflect! Mudsport, you do that. Go for another Psybeam, woohoo. Get the better move. Oh, really? Whoa! Pin Missile? I didn't even know Zigzagoon could learn Pin Missile. That was an interesting move. Oh, I wish you used a Psychic move. Okay, well Mudsport's fine. I'm gonna have to check that at some point. I didn't know Zigzagoon could learn Pin Missile. That's strange. And oh, Poochyena, surprise, surprise. Right, let's head out and go into let's go into Buzz, because he'll take this on better. Oh, okay, well, lovely. Okay, well, you blew me into Razor, that's fine. Well, yeah, okay, fine. Actually, any of your moves would be fine, except Pursuit, but... Fury Cutter, yeah, that's the one we want. Although that did nothing. Oh, stop roaring! Oh... Why you put me into Ellie? Actually, what is your last move? Disable, that's it. Couldn't remember. Right, let's go into Buzz. And hopefully stay in Buzz. Oh, come on! Stop with the... Oh, seriously? Stop roaring me into Ellie. Damn. Right, either Reflect or Disable. Thank you. Don't go for anything else. This Poochyena is just using me as setup bait, and if I switch, he's going to roar. Yes, thank you. Although I'd preferred roar. Right, why would you spend your life howling if you were just going to do that? It's a tempt to go into Buzz. Is he going to roar again? Thief, okay. Wow, that did nothing. Roar. Oh. 6 levels lower and that still did absolutely nothing. I'm very surprised. Okay, well a Screech is good. Now we just need, like, Silverwind. And then we can get rid of this thing. Yay! Well done, Buzz. Alright, well that's the gist of that. I still have no clue about what items you get here. Are you forcing... Yeah, we're just going to retire. I don't think it's much point me doing that. Because, yeah, I mean, why not? I'm basically giving you a slight guide of what to do here. Even though, to be honest with you, you just want Pokemon with high happiness, I would assume. So she'll give you TM45. I think that's a Attract. Yeah, I'm almost certain it's a Attract. You have to save yourself. Well, that's a good idea. Yeah. So healing or protecting is a good move there. So I guess it would have been nice for me to have Recover on my Alakazam. Although we're not at Fall Arbor Town yet, so I wouldn't be able to. But anyway, so this has been kind of a shortish episode compared to what I normally do. But on the next episode, we will be going to the gym. Actually, I don't think it will be that short because I've got those Pokemon reviews to shove in as well. But anyway, On the next episode we will be taking on the gym of Morville City, and probably failing, but whatever. I'm basically just going to be using Ellie to wipe through that gym, to be honest. Haven't got any other options. But anyway, so, until the next time, I will see you then, guys.